Can you hear me? If you can, I am live on the match day highlights review show, as well as if you're watching in the review show, let me know. It's gone live already, so go across there and let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know if you are live across there. Ariel is down. No, just get back up, mate, and just finish off this game, please.
Unexpected.
2-1. What?
Unexpected.
Unexpected? Come on, Freddy. Come on in. Quickly come and say hi to everyone. Here comes the geezer.
Hi.
And do you know who's playing in the West Ham? Freddy Potts.
Stop.
You know who is the young boy? Freddy Potts, named after the geezer. Named after the geezer. Say, oh, Jens, oh, Jens.
How long is there left?
Literally seconds. As Newcastle come forward. Punted forward. Cleared from West Ham. 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗟𝗘 clears it. Get it. Hold on to it. Go on. See if we can get a goal. Go on. Go on. We've got bodies. Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it, 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗟𝗘. Go on. Oh, the ball goes out and then he smashes the ball. Absolutely wild.
Wait, why is Soucek up top?
Oh. Why is Soucek playing as a striker?
Yeah.
Good question.
I know.
Reese says, oh my God, you look so grown up. Why is 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗟𝗘 getting a bloody thing? Yellow card. Come on, West Ham. Come on. We are going live across in the highlights review show, so make sure you do jump across and check us out. Across there, as long as we get a win. Michael says, oi, oi, Freddy. Come over here so you can see you. Oi, oi, Irons. Do you know what Freddy just said? Unexpected. You're so used to us losing these days, aren't you? Right, here comes Nick Pope. He's got the ball for Newcastle. Big punt forward. Cleared from Max Kilman. Go on, Bowen. Go on. It's Bowen and 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗟. Play it! Go on. Play it! Please score. I'd love it. Go on, Bowen. Score! Oh my God!
Oh.
Yeah! Yes! Tommy Soucek! Yes! 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 Come on, you Irons! Yes, Tommy boy! Yes! 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 Squeaky bum time's gone! Squeaky bum time's gone! Yes!
Did you use another TV?
No, you can use it. I know I've got that here.
Can I use it?
You can't because I've got that up. Come on, you Irons! Fucking yes. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man. What are they checking for? I think they were possibly given an offside. What is going on here? I'm so bored of this fucking VAR. Oh my god, I love it. Love it. Just wish it was 𝗪𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗛, but I love it. Abso-fucking-lutely love it. And that is what happens when you play a dynamic midfield. That is what happens when you play with pace. That is what happens. There goes the final whistle. Come across, check out the highlights review show. I'll be across there right now. Thank you very much for watching on the match day live. Come across. What a result from West Ham. There is going to be a sit-in protest. Back the team, not the regime. I'm all over that. But well done, West Ham. Well done, 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗚 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗟𝗘. Come across to the highlights review show. It's on as we speak. Welcome to the highlights review show. Anton here. West Ham getting a victory 2-1. Things you love to see. This particular show is sponsored by good friends over at 𝗓𝗡𝗪𝗧𝗏. Check this video out.
Do you suffer from FOMO? Fear of missing out on your favorite sporting event when you're away from home? With 𝗓𝗡𝗪𝗧𝗏 VPN, you don't have to worry about streaming content over unsafe or restricted Wi-Fi to watch your favorite events. 𝗓𝗡𝗪𝗧𝗏 VPN allows you unlimited and secure streams to all your favorite sporting events. Don't let unsafe Wi-Fi and ISP throttling stop you from cheering on your home team or favorite athletes. Get 𝗓𝗡𝗪𝗧𝗏 VPN now.
There you go. Go check out 𝗓𝗡𝗪𝗧𝗏. The link will be in the description. We'll make sure that we get that across there for you. But listen, listen, I'm just absolutely buzzing. What a victory that is. What an absolute wonderful victory that was. We've done a job. We've done it well. And I'm really proud of what we set up. I think everyone stepped up to the plate when we really needed people to step up to the plate. And that's exactly what this West Ham team did today. Thank you to Nuno. And I think the key thing here was having the balls to make the team selection that he did, having the balls to realise that there was an error in some of the decisions that he's made in the past and what errors and what the decisions make. But listen, a key player for me today was none other than 𝗪𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏. Now I genuinely think we could go through quite a lot of the West Ham team there and think who stepped up, why they stepped up, etc. But I do literally want to talk to you specifically about 𝗪𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏, because coming into the team when we are playing as shit as we have been over the last couple of months, and to turn up a performance like what he did today, in my humble opinion, deservedly so, gets himself a Man of the Match award. You know, he had 2 key passes in the game. He was accurate with 50% of his crosses today. He made 85% accurate passes in the game. He had accurate passes in the opposition half. You ready for this one? 87%. 87%. On top of that, in his own half, he was 75% pass accuracy in his own half, and he was accurate with long balls from a quarter of his attempts on long balls. He had 58 touches in the game, and he only lost possession 11 times. He won 3/4 of his tackles. He made 1 interception. He had 6 clearances in the game, 1 recovery. He won 4 from 5 ground duels. He won 50% of his aerial duels, and that is an all-around performance from the man himself. Could have bagged himself a goal, but offside ruled it out. But 𝗪𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏, take a fucking bow, my man. Take a bow. Now, I could talk to you about other players, and I want to bring up one player who came off the bench and went up top, and we're sitting there and we're going, what the hell? Why is he playing up top? But we all understand why he was playing up top, and Tommy Soucek, because I think he gave a really fucking all-round great performance. 30 minutes he came on the park, and I think he performed really, really well for West Ham. What he actually did was he held up play really well as a striker, and I thought Callum Wilson had a good game as well in the first half in particular, kind of bullying their defence a little bit. We never played the ball to him, but the thing that Thomas Soucek offers us is his hold-up play. He's vital in doing that, and he's very clever at doing that with his hold-up play. So all those things I think are very key for us moving forward, and definitely things we can utilise moving into the next games. And this is what we needed to do. We needed to stop the rot, and we've gave the fans something to cheer about. Even though we've got fans now, they're going to be sitting in the stadium protesting, supporting the team, not the regime. But for a player to come on and offer us that is phenomenal. You know, a midfielder who comes up top and just holds up play. He had quarter of his accurate passes in the game, 100% pass accuracy in his own half. He had one shot on target. He scored himself a goal. He had 11 touches. But I genuinely think he just gave, you know, that element of fear into Newcastle, and he's a little bit like a secret weapon, and he's a secret weapon because it's unexpected, and I think that's what's key about someone like Tomas Soucek. It is really unexpected. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted for him. But to be honest with you, it's just team selection. We came up against a kind of hitting the form Newcastle team, and I think that everyone turned up, and I've got to give credit where credit's due. The two players that I feared the most for today's game was Wan-Bissaka. Sorry, not two players, three players. It's actually Diouf, Todibo and Kilman, and I actually think they put at bay any threats that we coming our way today. I thought Fernandez's energy is through the roof. He's such a vital player to how West Ham play, with energy and desire through the middle of the park, and I think Fernandez is the sort of player that we need to make sure that is constantly in that starting lineup. If I give you his stats for today's game, he had 3 key passes. He was accurate with 100% of his crosses, 88% pass accuracy. Passes in the opposition half was 82% success rate. Passes in his own half was 100% pass accuracy. Long ball accuracy, 60% from today's game. He had 45 touches. He lost the possession only 7 times. He had 1 interception, 1 clearance. He recovered the ball 4 times. He won 50% of his ground duels as well. An all-round pacey performance. And yeah, I just thought he deserved his plaudits, and he needs to stay in this West Ham team. I thought 𝗪𝗪𝗧 stepped up to the plate today, not just because he scored a goal, but I think he stepped up and he really dominated in the middle of that park. And it was a little bit like the va-va-voom of the 𝗪𝗪𝗧 that we've been waiting to see for such a long time, and it came out in an abundance today, bagging himself a goal. He had 1 chance he created, 1 key pass. His pass accuracy was 87%. So you can see here when I'm reading all of these stats to you, all the pass accuracies for nearly all of the players were very successful. We were hardly making errors in this game. So it was fantastic. 87% pass accuracy from him. And as Mandy said there, and I'll bring up the comments in a second, it was a very balanced performance throughout the whole team as well. He was accurate with 50% of his long balls. In the game, he had 2 shots on target. Offside once, he had 77 touches. 2 seconds. 77 touches in the game, so you can see how influential he was in the game as well. He won 75% of his tackles that he attempted. He won 75% of his ground duels that were attempted. He won 50% of his aerial duels as well. Just another all-round performance from the man they call Lucas Paquetá. Follow our Brazilian Magnifico. I'm delighted with that performance today. It's much needed. And yeah, just really good. Like I said, I'm intrigued to see the fan protests that are happening as we speak, which are fans sitting inside the stadium, which they are. Seeing it now, they've got enough is enough, time for change. Fans, there's plenty of fans sitting in, sold their soul, 15 years of destroying West Ham United. No more BS, resign, sold our soul. So yeah, the sit-in protest is working. There's plenty of fans sitting in the stadium there. But anyway, and fair play, and it's but wonderful result for West Ham. Michael Blaze says, why is Nuno waited till now to play our best team? Hold on a second. Who's in? Is someone in here? Simon, are you in the chat there? Simon, do you want to jump on, mate, for a second? Let me send this to you. If you want to jump on, mate, let me just quickly... There you go. That link's in the chat if anyone does want to jump on. I'll try and manage the time of people coming on. Why has Nuno waited till now to play our best team? Good question, mate. Really good question. And I don't know, and I think there's probably an element of trying things, testing things, and seeing what we can try and get away with. But essentially, I think that he's bided his time with some of the players and specific players, and Freddy Potts has done nothing but just secure his West Ham midfield starting point, and I think having him, the dynamics of that midfield, there was such a better flow, so much better dynamics. I think 𝗏𝗏𝗧 felt more safer knowing that Freddy Potts was in there to do the job, because he just intercepted things he needed to do. He got himself involved when he needed to get involved as well. So I think it was really, really vital. We did see passion. We did see teamwork there. All we ask for is a bit of fight, win or lose. So you can see the smile on the faces from 𝗏𝗏𝗧 and Bowen. They're getting interviewed as we speak. Bowen's just absolutely buzzing. We need to Soucek up front more. I genuinely think it highlights like how we can really utilise some players in this squad, because I think there's no need to play Soucek. What's good about bringing Soucek on in that position is he can frighten defences when we're on the attack, but what he also offers us is a threat, as a defensive cover where needed. And for what, in that 30-minute cameo that he played, I think he played 23 minutes up top, and then 7 minutes in the back in the midfield in his position he should have been doing as well. Potts from Matty, there you go. Should have been 5-1. Potts goal stolen in event, Pine Vard out. Yep, spot on calls for Nuno. Proved me wrong with Soucek there. I personally never doubted the result. Nuno is a god. Shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Ed and my nephew's in the chat. Well done, Soucek. Absolutely, that's Soucek's role from now on in the team. Super sub. He should be up more often, Ed. He should be, Ed. Troj says, come on, you irons. Good to see you, Troj. Thanks for joining. Mr. Julian Dix. It took 2 years to start without either JWP, Irving, Guido or Thomas, and we've had more control for it, 100%. Whoop, whoop. That has made my day from Crosshammer. A new star is born. Well done, Potts. And Dick are crying in the crowd. Russ is comforting one of them. Now we push on for Europe. Do you know what? For me, it's just about keeping that momentum flowing and that momentum going. And we've gone and shown desire to get something from today's game, because we really have shown that desire and that fight. And honestly, I'm going to have to give credit to Nuno, but I'm going to give credit to the young lad that is Freddy Potts. I can't believe a young player with such pressure on your shoulders in such a volatile situation that West Ham are in can come into that team and solidify our midfield. Honestly, that's why he deserves the man of the match, not just simply because he gave a very, very masterful performance, but he genuinely gave and took the pressure like it was a pinch of salt, and he dominated every single thing he needed to do. I think there was one occasion in the second half where he gave the ball away. He won the ball back. He fouled the player, but essentially stopped a threat coming at us. And it's because he's got a little bit of legs about him. And I think 𝗏𝗏𝗧 and Fernandes felt that freedom in the middle of the park to be able to get at the opposition, knowing that who's going to be there clearing up the mess? Freddy Potts. Takes me a little bit back to when Thomas Soucek first came into the West Ham side and he had those legs, and we were looking for that dynamic midfielder who could control things and just put a touch on the ball, touch the ball here, touch the ball there. And I really think that is what paid dividends to Lucas Paqueta's performance today, because honestly I think Paqueta was up there with one of the man of the matches as well. Really, really is. I mean, we've not even spoken about everyone. This is the proper way to play Soucek. It's the first opening 11 this season that had pace enough. Come on, you irons, from Ed. Fantastic goal from Aaron Bissaka. It was like a slight deflection. Even Paqueta was good. As a sub, that's the role for Soucek. You can say that again. Of course, Troj, we had Potts and Fernandes alongside. What a result from Will Doyle. I never expected that this morning. Mandy says the team was balanced. It was. Brilliant result from Ed. Super sub Soucek is there. Hammers Football TV, get in there. 3 goals, 3 points. Great to see. Come on, you irons. Or an afternoon, Anton. Good to see you, my friends. Good to see you. Afternoon, all in the chat. I actually feel like I will sleep better tonight. 100%, mate. Like, where's that been? I can't remember the last time we won. When was the last time we won at home? Was that February? Was it February the last time we won at home? It was so long ago that you forget everything that really goes on when it comes to positivity, when it comes to West Ham. And now you feel that you can actually watch Match of the Day tonight. Happy Hammers today. Great performance. Should have been more from Guarino. You're all talking to each other. Match of the Day from me tonight. You can say that again. In actual fact, I feel like I can go and watch normal telly now and actually enjoy my weekend, even though it is the end of the weekend. But yeah, it's just so like, we're still in the bottom 3, but we needed that win desperately. Soucek super sub, we get in there in the end, and I think when you think about the role he played in that game, and when Freddy Potts scored that goal, and even though they gave it offside by a toenail, it's just the ability that he had to control that ball defensively. As an attacker, minded, chest it down and allowed Freddy Potts to come in, and it really does offer you a threat. It really does, and it throws a spanner in the works for the opposition, and I think that's what's key here. Even 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗪 and Keelan did well. They learnt how to head the ball 100%. They really did put to bed any threat that 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 had coming at West Ham, definitely. And I think they've got to take a bit of credit, to be honest with you, especially to 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪. Like, I've always rated 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪, to be honest, since we signed him, and I feel like it was quite, I don't know if he was harshly treated or he just was never fit enough to play relevant for West Ham, but he was fit enough today, played the game, played the full 90 minutes. He won all of his ground duels, 100% of his ground duels he won in the game today. Had 88% pass accuracy as well, so loads of things, loads of positives. 95% pass accuracy in his own half. But yeah, I think he'd done everything he needed to do. Finally, a midfield that works, and honestly, that's why between 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧, Potts, Fernandes, they've all got to take credit. Player, I keep giving a special mention, of course, to Freddy Potts, but I'm going to give a special mention to Matheus Fernandes, because I genuinely think he's the life and soul of that midfield, and it's all the other stuff he does. It's all the other stuff he does that's so important, and that's the exciting thing about someone like Matheus Fernandes. Makes that work better seeing this result. This is what you call a team performance. It does. So many people were calling for 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 to be dropped and digging him out. And do you know what? I think I can understand why people were calling for him to be dug out, if I'm being honest with you, because we were looking for that performance today. But something we always have to consider is, if 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪's playing alongside Guido Rodriguez and Soucek, or James Ward-Prowse and Soucek, then where's the energy in driving that midfield? And 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪's not going to have the freedom that he has been given today to do the job he's going to do. And I have to give him massive credit and massive dues for that. Smashed it, should have been 5-1. Shake it up, baby, now from Simon. I'm sat on my sofa and not moving for an hour. Absolutely. The three in midfield, Potts, Fernandes and 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 worked so well. They did. We bleed in one. Afternoon geezer, hey usual. Afternoon frog, you well deserved from what I've seen and heard. At what point is the fans' fault if we can't make the stadium a better atmosphere? Everyone has to pull in the same direction. Yeah, I get that, but hey ho. But it's bedtime for the little one, mate. She keeps saying, it's good on you. That's fine, no worries at all. Potts, a big part of our future history, absolutely, and so unlucky not to get that goal as well. So pleased for Potts, no for Thomas. 30 minutes up top, future captain and Potts. Maybe, yeah. Listen, give him more game time. I'm really intrigued to see how his role in this team flourishes, and I think he will be a flourished West Ham player, and I'm really excited about what he can offer to us as well. Can't believe I'm finally looking forward to seeing us play next week. We still need to beat Burnley, we do. I just want to see this effort repeated. I want to see this effort repeated throughout the whole team. It has to be, because I just want to see it repeated, and we need to see bounce back-to-backs. We need to see back-to-back victories, because that's just going to do not me and you the world of good, but the team the world of good, the pressure the world of good. So yeah, really cool. Different attitude out there today. Absolutely, that youth of our future. Kanté, Orford, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪, Ajala, Fearon. Absolutely, Potter did this in pre-season and didn't give Potts and Fearon a chance. Could be the beginning of our season from now, and I think that's what West Ham need to do, and I think that's what Nuno's going to have to do when he goes in and talks about this, and he says, well done lads, and I think he's going to have to actually say things like, there's the reset, you've hit the reset button, and this is from the season, from today onwards, this is what you need to do. And that's the level of commitment. We can't drop below that commitment today. And if you drop below that commitment today, you expect, because it's fine margins in the Premier League, and you expect a loss if you drop below that. So we cannot. Hit the like button, please do. Absolutely. Potter went Guido with Guido, James Ward-Prowse, poor 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗪 playing with him. Absolutely. Potts did his job, a new positive attitude and renewed confidence for the players. Is Potts going to be our holding midfielder? Hey, who knows? Why did we defend deep so soon? Because there is an element of Nuno who's going to protect, and that's why he brought all the defenders on. I think at one point we had Keelan, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪, Wan-Bissaka, Diouf, Walker-Peters and Igor, all defenders on the park, and he was defending that lead, And he was then going for the counter, and that's why he supposedly brought on a bit of the fresh legs to go for that counter. But, you know, Bowen still stepped up to the plate to the last minute, getting his job done. So, all round, just good decision. Last home win was 9 months ago. There you go. There you go. We tried to shut up shop in the 60th minute like it was the last 10. Forest away. Stress-free week ahead, 100%. Could have scored 5, 2 great saves. Yeah, I thought Pope had a really weird game. On some occasions, saved Newcastle, and other occasions, they gave the game even more to West Ham. Best display of the season, gives us hope for the rest of the season. Swapped Todibo and Koeman's positions, worked there, solid today. Todibo never showed up until today. Koeman and Todibo played the opposite sides today. Yeah, that's fine, no worries, mate. I'm probably going to be heading soon anyway, so thank you very much. The doubters should shut the Paquetá, West Ham through and through. Armchair fans, be quiet. Dia Fernandez and Potts all going and only going to improve. There's a video of the protest live. We're going to try and get you something from that. It's coming your way anyway. Finally, lined up that fans have wanted for ages, and we get a great win. Last half hour of Soucek was super sub. We even made some noise in the soulless bowl. The board need to dig deep and bring in quality striker January, then we should be okay. And we also need to look at our defence, definitely. After last season, always had faith in 𝗪𝗚𝗪𝗧𝗟𝗘. For this is the start of the cohesive setup. If we had 2 quality signings in January, become a lot better. One more time and out of relegation. Now we know how to make the stadium erupt. I'm looking for a cake makers. I can't talk anymore. Potts man of the match from Sky Sports. Even Wilson shows why a proper number 9 is needed. Even though he did not score, he occupied the centre backs and held the ball up 100%. And we didn't end up utilising him to the full strengths, to be honest. But I thought when he did get the ball, we did well. Now it's time to take some points. Now it's time for our season to start. How good does this feel for Mandy? Wilson was excellent. Come on, you Irons. Ref didn't give Wilson much, though. Good evening and God bless everyone. That brings an end to the review show. Russ and Holly are still inside the stadium, so we'll come to you live with any information we've got coming from that. And let me just see. Yeah, so, yep. Keep your comments coming in. We'll bring you plenty more videos from the stadium. Thank you for watching. I need to go and take a breather and just compute exactly what happened. But I'm buzzing. And you should be buzzing. Go and enjoy your weekend. And we'll be back. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Come on, you Irons. Much bloody love.